What's up, guys? Erroneous here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today's video, I'm going to be watching the Community Weeks sneak peek from Raid Shadow Legends. I know I'm a little bit late on this one by a day, but I wanted to go ahead and watch the video, give you my thoughts on it, and then go over the new champion that's coming out. Her name is Adeline Chronicler. So let's get into it. All right, so here's the video. We're going to get right into this. Hopefully it's decent. I haven't watched it yet, to be honest. Community Week sneak peek. I know it's going to go over probably the new champions, Adeline, who's going to be a login champion, as well as I think hopefully it'll go over that old dude. I haven't actually read his kit, or if there is a kit, or what we're supposed to do with it. Maybe I'll create a separate video on that old guy that's in the video from the previous release that they had. So let's start watching this. Let's see how it goes. Okay, round two. I got to make sure it actually works for the desktop audio. Let's see what's going on here. All right, I just fixed it, so hopefully this will work.
Hey everyone, we've got a very special sneak peek for you today. Our focus is on an exciting upcoming event that's all about you, the community. Introducing Community Weeks. What exactly is Community Weeks? Well, spanning almost a full month, this event celebrates you. We'll have a few different activities happening throughout that time, so let's dive in and see what's coming. We're kicking things off with a free legendary champion, Mate Chronicler Adeline.
Okay.
This book.
So this is the new champion, Chronicler Adeline. I thought it was Adeline, Chronicler Adeline. Adeline, I like Adeline better, but you know, Adeline, that's fine.
Form is an amazing support champion, proving that the pen can be mightier than the sword. Adeline is made even more special by the fact that she can bypass the block debuffs buffs when placing her own debuff.
Okay, that's an interesting skill, but it doesn't bypass Stone Skin. So, I mean, yeah, that's still an issue, right? And it's only two debuffs, it looks like. Decrease speed and decrease attack on one enemy. I don't think that's strong enough. I don't know if that's going to be strong enough. However, will this work against Alname Sand Devil when he's not asleep? Interesting. Okay.
She can also restore destroyed HP and put enemies to sleep without hitting them. She's going to slot right into your Sand Devil teams. Look out, Alname. Adeline's coming for you. Getting your hands on Adeline couldn't be easier. You just need to...
Okay, she put him to sleep, but... I mean... I don't know. I guess you can make a team composition out of her potentially. We'll see. We'll see.
Log in for 7 different days between April 11th and July 8th. But for Community Weeks, we're taking it to the next level. This isn't your average login reward program. There are
14-day login, which will grant you the champion at 7 days, a bunch of perception gear for her, which she's going to need accuracy, which kind of stinks. But she needs accuracy either way. It's a login champion, so it's to be expected. They're not going to be super OP, but then again, they just had Sun Wukong, which is a pretty meta champion these days. And there's a 2-star blessing, it looks like, or awakening at day 14, which is pretty strong.
15 days worth of login rewards, double the amount as usual, including a rank 2 perfect soul for Adeline, and so much more. And that's just phase 1. Phase 2 only starts once you've claimed all 14 rewards available in Phase 1. In Phase 2, you'll simply need to earn points by winning battles in multiple different game modes over the next 3 weeks.
Okay.
Each milestone...
That's interesting. So this is a new type of event, I feel like, but it's kind of the same. It looks different. I mean, you're still farming away at different areas in the game, but honestly, the rewards look a little bit better than usual. You're getting legendary 6-star accessories as well, and a potential shot at getting a 5-star split soul for Adeline. That's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. You know, them coming out with these 5-star souls with these events right after fusions or during fusions or logins like this. I think this is the first iteration of this. This is really helpful for a lot of players in the community, especially if you're free to play or low spend. Of course, this champion's probably not going to be in one of the Super Kraken accounts. They're probably not even going to need her on her account. But for most players' accounts, this is actually very beneficial. Also a Primal Shard. Peep the Primal. That's pretty cool. But some of the rewards aren't the best, but they are giving us points here, which go towards getting that champion from, I forget what her name is. It's from this right here, player and play points. This chick here, Saoirse, the Seared, I think her name is. This is my pay-to-win account, not my free-to-play, by the way, if you're wondering. Obviously, I wouldn't have her on my free-to-play yet. But Saoirse the Seared, I personally put her in Relentless gear. But she is a decent champion, definitely really strong for Hydra. But yeah, so player and play points for that, which is kind of cool. But again, 5-star is not bad. You're getting a ton of extra stats from that. Crit damage, which she's not going to do damage because she doesn't really... it doesn't seem like she's a damage dealer. She seems more like a support based on this. And yeah, I mean, I think the accuracy is what she's going to want to...
Your reach with points will unlock even more rewards, including split souls to get Adolin to level 5 of Awakening. Oh, and one more thing. If you don't claim all of the rewards from Phase 1 before July 8th, they'll be replaced with the equivalent reward, but for the epic Orc champion, Shaman. You will miss out on a unique Adolin-themed...
What? So this must be aimed more towards early game players, because who wants a Shaman at this point, right? Who the heck wants a Shaman? Yeah.
Avatar, though, so be sure to log in and get those rewards. Getting a free legendary champion is pretty cool, but what about helping to create one? Meet Vault Keeper Wixwell. He's going to be your May Fusion champion, but there's something a little special about him. You're going to be voting on his skill set. There's going to be 4 rounds of voting between April 11th and April 25th, where you'll get to vote between 3 options for each of his 4 skills. Each round will feature a damage-focused option, a support-focused option, and a defense-focused option for you to vote on. The first round will be for Wixwell's 3rd active skill, which will act as the cornerstone of his kit. After that, you'll then vote on his 2nd active skill, then his default skill, and finally, his passive skill. The details of when each round of voting takes place is on screen now. Mark your calendars and get campaigning. Wixwell could be a crazy combination of attack, defense, and support, or a perfect hybrid. It's all up to you. When will you find out the results? Well, glad you asked.
He does look pretty cool. He has like a lot of lightning around him and stuff. He almost reminds me of like a Zeus type character, you know? Zeus-esque, right? With the lightning and the staff. But he's a Vault Keeper, so it's obviously not the same, but the comparison's clearly not the same. But he does look pretty sick. The staff is amazing. They always kill it with the aesthetics and the way that the visuals are in this game. But it's really interesting. This is the first time they've ever introduced this, where you can actually choose the skills you want to put on a champion. I can't wait to see what those skills are.
Vault Keeper Wixwell's skills will be revealed after another major component of Community Weeks, our first ever Raid Community Awards show. This is a glitzy awards ceremony, celebrating those who made the biggest impact on the game in 2023. We couldn't have a community awards show without our community choosing some of the winners. As part of the Raid Community Awards, we're giving you the chance to vote for the winners in one particular category, the Community Choice Awards. Between April 10th and April 25th, you'll be able to vote on several categories that will all feature in the Community Choice section of the Raid.
Okay, that's pretty cool. The community gets to vote. That's actually really nice. I'm just finding this out. I actually haven't read up on this yet, so this is really interesting. Definitely make sure you go and cast your votes. You know, vote for me, vote for others. Obviously, you don't have to vote for me, but you can vote for anybody you want. But consider leaving a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Would really appreciate that.
Raid Community Awards. Don't worry about missing out. We'll put the links all over social media and in the game itself. We've already got our nominee shortlist sorted, with fan artists, meme makers, cosplayers, and content creators all getting their moment in the spotlight. You can only cast a single vote for each award, so choose carefully. The Raid Community Awards will premiere on the official Raid YouTube channel on May 3rd, so grab your best tuxedos and ball gowns. The show will also include some fun facts about Raid over the years, as well as some surprise guests. All right, that's enough spoilers. We can't wait to see you there. And that's it for today's sneak peek. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and keep an eye out for any Community Weeks announcements. I'm off to get my tux from the...
All right, cool. Well, that was pretty interesting. Let's hop right over to Adolin, Chronicler Adolin's kit here. So let's zoom in on her kit. So on her A1, attacks an enemy 50%. Oh, she does have an attack. 1 attack, 50% chance of transferring one random debuff from this champion to the target. Also 50% chance of stealing a buff. So if she's in arena, polymorph magnet, that's going to be an issue. Be careful with that because she needs high accuracy. It's more of a PvE champion in my opinion, especially if they're trying to have her focus on Sand Devil. But Sand Devil, I don't understand this. Is he getting an update? Let me just double check this really quickly. I don't think Sand Devil's getting an update, but maybe he is. I don't see anything here. I mean, I could have missed it, but I don't see anything specific here in the content creator chat that the Sand Devil's getting an update. Because as of right now, you have a 50% chance of transferring a random debuff from her. So when the Sand Devil's asleep, you could transfer it to him. But a 50% chance of stealing a random buff, I don't even think he places buffs on himself. That, at least maybe one buff? Let me just double check that. Does he even place buffs on himself? Don't mind me. I barely play this account compared to my main free to play. So does he place buffs on himself? No, he doesn't. He does not place buffs on himself. So she's not having it. She's not stealing anything from him then. So what's the point? Okay, so the A1 skill for her, not super strong. It's okay. I guess it would be good for Hydra. As you saw, it showcased her in Hydra. But it's only transferring one random debuff from this champion. And then if she's provoked, it's like, she's just going to lose her turn anyways because she's attacking one enemy. So she can't transfer the debuff back onto the targets for Hydra. And then chance of stealing a random buff. I mean, that's kind of weak, personally. Maybe if this was an AoE, that would be a lot stronger. I would much rather see this as an AoE ability. And she still would not be broken on this ability. It does book out to a 75% chance. Again, this is not the strongest of A1s. So on the A2, healing script. Restores 25% of each ally's destroyed max HP, then heals all allies by 25% of this champion's max HP. That's strong for Hydra, strong for El Name Sand Devil, because Hydra destroys your max HP, and Sand Devil destroys your team's max HP. So her restoring the max HP without having to utilize the blessing for restoring max HP, which that blessing is here. I can showcase that to you really quickly. As an example, we've got, this is Temporal Chains, but the blessing would be Miracle Heal. So you don't have to use Miracle Heal because she already has it built into her kit. So that's decent. It's on a 3-turn cooldown. It is based on her max HP for the heal, which is pretty decent as well. So she'll be a decent healer, that's for sure. Especially for early game Hydra, she'll be strong. But she doesn't have, doesn't look like there's like an ally attack or anything, or counterattacks. So this is on a 3-turn cooldown if you book her out. On the A3, 75% chance of placing a sleep debuff on the target for 1 turn. You can't sleep the Hydra bosses. You're only sleeping one enemy, and this is mainly built for El Name. It books down to a 3-turn cooldown, which is decent, but when El Name wakes up from his sleep, he has a natural cooldown, so you can't typically just sleep him again right away. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can't just sleep him right away unless you have Chagor, I think his name is. And Chagor is a lizard man right here. Avoid Chagor. So I think only he can do it. And I'm not even sure if that's true. But I'm pretty sure he could potentially sleep the boss if he tries to wake up, because he has this passive of potentially hitting him and putting him back to sleep before they use their skill. So you can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, though. But I'm pretty sure that's the only way you could continuously sleep the boss. But with her, you have to have her perfectly speed-tuned. It's very difficult to do, especially if you don't use a PC to try to do like a speed tune calculator or anything like that. You can't do speed tune calculators on a phone at this time that I'm aware of. So, you know, it's very, very difficult to build her, or else you're going to be wasting tons and tons and tons of silver trying to re-gear her and the rest of your team, because your full team needs to be speed tuned, not just one specific champion. Of course, if they make changes to the Sand Devil, then who knows? Maybe they'll make the Sand Devil easier. Also, 75% chance of placing a decreased speed, decreased attack on the target for 2 turns. Of course, she'll sleep them and then place it, which is nice. So that's decent. It's only 2 debuffs. Debuffs placed by this skill will ignore any block debuffs buff. I'm wondering if this skill works through Alname's. Basically, he has a natural block debuffs, but without it actually being a buff. When he's awake, he just can't receive any debuffs. So I'm wondering if she goes through that while he's awake. I doubt it, but that would be kind of cool. Perceive weakness as the passive. Allies deal 3% more damage to targets for each debuff placed by them by this champion, which is not bad, because then you may not have to bring in like a decreased defense or weakened champion against Alname the Sand Devil. But, I mean, her kit, to me, seems kind of lackluster. I feel like she's missing something here. Like, I feel like she should have something more. Then again, we have been getting a lot of very strong champions. I wish this was the fusion and not the other way around. I wish she was the fusion so I could skip it. And I wish that the other dude, I forgot his name, Crix Wixler or something like that, I wish he was the login, because she seems pretty trash. I'll be completely honest here. At least that's just from me looking at this skill kit. I could be completely wrong when she comes out, and she might end up blowing people away. And yeah, making me eat my words. So increase ally accuracy in all battles by 60. It's decent. It's not crazy by any means. Let's take a quick peek over here, though, at this guy. All right, so there's a lot going on here, clearly, that I've missed out on. Raid Community Week. So voting for skills. All right. Is it this one? Cosplay. Raid Community Awards are coming up. You can vote for Fan Art of the Year, Meme of the Year, Cosplay of the Year, Content Creator of the Year, Streamer of the Year, Top Non-English Speaker Content of... Okay, that's interesting. Strategy Master. I know a few people who I would pick for that one for sure. And then it must be this one for the details.
Hey, everyone.
Nope,
we've got a very special...
Let me close that up. That's clearly not it. Where is the one that they said you can just go? Is it going to be this one? That's community choice. Maybe because it's April 11 and it's 1 a.m. in the morning, way too early / late in the morning for me. I'm making a video extremely late, early in the morning, because, you know, I just don't have time. I'm going to school. I'm working full time. I just have a baby, so I've got so much going on. So clearly I can't view that yet. It's probably not going to pop out until maybe like 7, 8, 9 a.m. on the 11th here. But I'm going to be posting this video pretty much at 1, 2 a.m. in the morning for you guys, so you can watch it whenever you want. But anyways, what do you guys think about the new champion, Chronicler Adolin? This is the Community Choice Awards, by the way. Just showing this to you guys. So if you want to vote, again, I'm not doing it right this second, only because of the fact that I don't know how deep diving it's going to get, and I just don't want to do that right this second. I'm going to do it off cam. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below about Adolin, and I'll see you on a video soon. Take care.